Hello everyone watching on YouTube, my name as always is Chaos in the Sky, and welcome to Metroid Dread. Before we get into the game here, I'm just gonna say I have never played a Metroid game before in my life, 2D or 3D. I really want to play the Metroid Prime games, but Nintendo refuses to port them, so I'll probably just play them on an older system at some point in my life. But I know those are the 3D ones. But I have never played a Metroid game. This is my first one. I'm very excited to get into it. I have Twitch chat here with me as always. Hopefully the audio balance is going to be fine. If it's not, chat will tell me and we'll fix it on the fly, but it seems fine based off of the logo screen. But yeah, I know very little about Metroid in general. Most of my Metroid knowledge just comes from some stuff I picked up on the internet over the years, and then Smash, of course, because, you know, Samus has been a big part of Smash for a long time. But, yeah, I think that's about all I need to say to get started here. I'm not completely unfamiliar with, like, 2D Metroidvania-style games, obviously, because as you may or may not know, I played Hollow Knight on the channel, and I love Hollow Knight. It's a really good game. So, hopefully some of my Hollow Knight knowledge and skill will translate well to Metroid Dread. Fingers crossed. But let's get it. Let's get into the game. Oh, look. It's a Metroid. That's right, I know what they're called. Metroid, a virulent floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for ultimate warrior. I know what the Chozo are. The Chozo are some kind of a bird people that, like, adopted Samus and gave her bird DNA, I think. The Chozo is like a word that I've seen before on the internet. I have a general understanding of what they are. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. Chat, how's the audio right now? It sounds like it got a little bit louder. Is the music still good, or is it getting too loud? Daniel, also, thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs to the channel. Greatly appreciated, man. Thank you so much for that support. What the heck is that? Is that the Chaos thing from Sonic the Hedgehog? X-Parasite. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog sounds right to me. A gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. Sounds like a really good way to, like, have Ridley show up in the game. Can we have Ridley in this game? What's the status of Ridley in the Metroid universe? I know he, like, dies and, like, comes back as a robot, and then, like, I think he gets cloned at some point, but again, I've never played any of the games. I've just seen snippets of stuff on Twitter and whatnot. But, like, bring in my boy Ridley? When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-Parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marks them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. Ridley follows the OG Broly timeline? Oh no. Uh-oh. That didn't look good. That looks very bad. With no Metroids surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Oh, this is like Samus telling us this right now. Okay. Interesting. Oh, look at that, like, 8-bit Metroid thing right there. That's great. Oh, hello. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a Biological Space Laboratories, BSL, research station to investigate a distress signal. Dark Samus, but not very dark. There, I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X Menace on SR388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planets. This is probably what happened in, like, a previous 2D Metroid game that I haven't played, but, you know, if I really enjoy Metroid Dread, maybe we'll go back and play some of those. How many Metroid games are there, chat? How many Metroid games exist? 2D ones specifically. How many 2D Metroid games are there? Gotta be, like, at least, like, 8 or something, right? After that, the X and Metroids were just memories, or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. Yep, that's evil right there. It showed an X, alive and in the wild. There's Metroid, Metroid 2, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, and that's it. And then there's a remake of 2. Oh, so there's only like 5 of them? Oh, we could totally do that sometime. Thorough analysis proved the video was real. Although the sender was unknown, the transmission was traced to a particular planet. If Samus has bird DNA, does that mean she's weak to guns? That's why she wears the power armor. A lot of people think that Samus wears the power armor because it like makes her stronger or something, but that's not true. If you've seen Zero Suit Samus in Smash, you know that Samus is actually stronger outside of the armor than she is in the armor. However, without the armor, she's weak to guns, which are very common in her universe. So that's why she has to wear the armor. I speak only facts. Thank you for coming to my Metroid lore TED Talk. Glad I could have this moment with you. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 EMMI to investigate. You mean to tell me that these robots that they've been using in the trailers, there were only 7 of them in the game? An EMMI is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. But not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. What is happening on ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. King Dozer, thank you so much for subbing with Prime for 6 months. Greatly appreciated, man. I like that little loading image at the bottom right. Very nice looking. Apparently Metroid 1 and 2 can kind of be ignored, but the other ones all follow a similar, like, go one after another in story from what I'm seeing in chat for Metroid 2D games. If I like Dread, if I have a good time with Dread, I might look into playing some of the other Metroid 2D games in the future. I know I definitely want to play the Prime Trilogy, which are the 3D Metroid games, right?
We'll soon be entering ZDR's atmosphere.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate. The risk clearly outweighs the reward. Treat our lost assets with care, lady.
Entering the atmosphere in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, this variation of Samus's suit looks so clean, by the way. Very cool.
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains difficult. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, you can remain in contact. Many objections, lady.
Is there a reason this robot calls me lady instead of Samus? There is a reason, but you have to play Fusion for it. All right, well, when I play Fusion, if I do play Fusion, then I'll figure out then, I guess. Thank you, chat. Evil bird? That'll buff right out, don't worry. It was all a dream. Oh, we're in gameplay now. Hello. All right, all right. Y shoots. X is melee. Y is shoot at X is melee. Interesting. B is jump. A appears to do nothing. Roll, maybe? No kind of roll. Okay, interesting, interesting. You can grab ledges. Cool, cool, cool. Can I charge? Charging seems impossible. Oh. Oh, if you hold L, okay, I see. And then this is missiles, which I have a limited amount of at the top left. We have a mini map at the top right. Oh, this is looking nice, chat. This is looking nice. I love this. This laser sight. That's neat. All right, well, let's get it. Let's go. I am not much of a 2D gamer, for those of you who are new to the channel. Anyone seeing my content for the first time, maybe, because they're looking up Metroid Dread playthroughs. But as I mentioned earlier, I played Hollow Knight. This, obviously, Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania. This gives very Hollow Knight feels, especially. Oh, it's ZL to slide. Okay, okay. Goodbye. Interesting, interesting. No double jump, it seems. But I'm usually more of a 3D gamer than a 2D gamer. Don't mind me. That being said, you know, I beat Hollow Knight. So I can't be that bad at 2D games. Later, loser. What's going on right there, huh? Probably need some kind of other power for that. Oh, I like how Samus puts her hand up right there on the edge. That's super cool. But, you know, hopefully my ammo already at max capacity. Okay, so this reloads my ammo. Hopefully my penchant for usually playing 3D instead of 2D games doesn't cause us any trouble here. I think it should be fine. Ready a missile, Y to fire. All right. What the heck is that thing doing back there? Some destructible blocks are hidden. If you run into a dead end, try shooting at your surroundings. Striking some blocks with missiles may reveal how to destroy them. Okay, okay. I understand. What? Okay, well, that's fine. I didn't need that health anyway. Oh, hello.
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded.
Oh, so you do know my name is Samus, and your name is Adam, apparently. Okay.
I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you.
Have I been injected with another animal's DNA? Like, am I not only just part bird, am I also, like, now part otter or something? That's what I want the Metroid games to be about. Every subsequent game, Samus gets injected with more and more different animal DNA.
Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
You might call it physical amnesia, or as I call it, the Kingdom Hearts effect, where you just make it where your protagonist forgets everything at the start of every game as an explanation for suddenly going from awesome, amazing power that can, like, defeat a world-ending threat to, hey, you're back to start of the game, little baby powers. If it works, it works.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear.
Oh, okay, so it's one of the bird people that made me a bird person or gave me bird DNA or whatever. My knowledge of the Metroid history and lore is very, as you will be able to tell, very, it's mixed up. It's not right. Don't take anything I say about Metroid lore seriously.
I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward.
Can I ask, like, I want to talk to the people who designed this speaking interface and why when you talk all of these blocks need to go back and forth instead of you just saying it without moving any of the blocks. I mean, it's a neat visual effect, but what does it actually serve a purpose for?
This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you.
Alright, Samus does not like the cold. Got it.
There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Yeah, I'll say my progress. I did a lot of work there. Press the D-pad to open the map. The map just, when you say open the map, you mean just make it bigger or not? That's not the D-pad, that's plus. I thought it was talking about the D-pad. Ammo recharge station. Okay, this is where I dropped in. Global map. Ooh, baby, we're really far away from where we need to be. All right. Artaria. This is neat. Okay. Wait a minute. Item 0. So obviously, you know, I know what Metroidvanias are. We're going to eventually get some kind of like a power suit that lets us go where it's cold and et cetera, et cetera. These are just question marks. We're probably going to get something to open these yellow doors at some point. Get upgrades and need to go back to previous areas and whatnot. I'm here for it. Let's go. Although these yellow... Oh, you're sitting in my throat. These yellow doors just opened for being shot. The earlier ones didn't. Look at this freak. I hate that thing. No more of that, please. Can I, like, look down? No? All right. Oh, hi. I almost fell on you. Yeah, like, this one won't open. Maybe... Is this one a little bit more orange than yellow? I don't know how that one's different. Use a melee counter at the right moment to parry certain attacks and automatically take aim at the attacker. Press X to use your melee counter now. Ooh. I can tell you right now, I'm going to be really bad at that. Parry... Yeah, parry enemy attacks by using the melee move. Got it. And then we can wall jump out the... Oh, wow, you're faster than I thought. We can wall jump right out the gate in this game. Interesting. No, you don't. Later, loser. Defeating an enemy that has been stunned as the result of a counter will cause it to drop more items. Oh, no. Sounds like that's super useful, and I'm going to be really bad at it. Hey, you. Wow, that thing was bulky. Hey. Oh, you were going to come through there, huh? Hi, I want to try and melee counter you. All right, this thing does not do any kind of attack. It's ledge guarding me. Later, loser. What are these weird little stingrays in the air? This is for Steve Irwin, scumbags. Get out of here. Nope, not today. Oh dear, yep. Don't talk to me. It's gonna take, yo, 69? I was just trying to get to 69, chat. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Aw, 69 ruined. Is my max health 99? Strange decision. Oh,